Okay, so today's video is going to be a couple auction cars. Actually, it's going to be one auction car that has some... How we got it's kind of interesting. I want to show you a few things as I walk around it and check it out. I'm pretty sure it's going to need absolutely nothing. Probably an oil change. We're going to check it out together. We're going to take it on a little, probably about 12-mile run. We're going to run up to our other holding location, turn around, come back. I think it's around a 12-mile round trip, something like that. So I'm going to show you these, and then we're going to look at the one that I'm going to let you in on a few secrets on. All right, so this Colorado Z71 crew cab, I think we're actually going to do a little longer video on this one because I've never driven one. And I'm really interested to check it out. And this is a Z71 with black wheels. This would be cool. But this is the one, this one over here. So this is a 22 Chevy Equinox RS. Now, I will tell you something. I've sold several of these Equinoxes here recently. And I've driven several of them. And I can tell you this. They've done a really good job with this Equinox. I really love the way they drive. I think this is the first one we've had with an RS package. This does still have the 1.5 turbo, but this is how I got it. So this come from another dealership. So let me show you something. It's got these little dots all over it. So I don't know if you ever go to a car dealership, see there's a little green dot here. I don't know how that shows up on the camera. Little green dot here. You got like a little EV here. There's an E and a dot here. So all these kind of represent different vendors. Depend on the lot, depend on the vendor. Like here's some back here. You know, that could be the dent guy. It could be, you know, service. So this one come from the, I guess the Greg Hubler Automotive Group up near Indy. So this was one of their 12-month, 12,000. I mean, they're willing to have this on their lot and put a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. It should be an okay vehicle. It means it's been through their shop. I've done peeked on the inside of it because I backed it in from the transporter. It come pretty clean. It's got almost a brand new set of matching tires. Like I said, I can tell by looking at this. This is on the front line of a franchise dealership, so there shouldn't be anything hidden wrong with this car. It's got like 90,000 miles on it. Like I said, we're going to run up the road. I love the way the outside of it looks. I love the white with the black wheels. This is actually, it's going to be pretty cool. Let's hop on the inside and check it out. It's got a lot of equipment as well, and we'll go over some of that too before we take off. So we're going to hop on the inside. So you do have power lift gate. It does have the Bose radio. I believe it's dual power leather. I know they're heated. You do have heated steering wheel. You've got adaptive cruise. You've got collision warning, automatic headlights. I mean, this has got everything. So I know we'll fire it up. No warning lights on in the dash. I will have to put some washer fluid in it. We'll dismiss that. See how we're doing on gas. Well, we got almost 3/4 of a tank in it, so we're not going to run out on the test drive. 91,051 on the miles, but yeah, you got heated seats, heated steering wheel. You've got all your climate controls, all your steering wheel audio controls as well. It doesn't have a moonroof, which that doesn't bother me a whole lot. The older I get, I seem not to open the stinking things anyway. So this will have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff. It does have a 360 backup camera, so check this out as you back up. That's pretty cool. It's also got a forward 360 camera. So you've got a bevy. It's actually got a tow hitch with a hitch cam. You've got, I guess that's a side view. It's kind of cool. All this stuff works. Does have auto start stop. So you do have heated seats. You've got dual zone climate control. This thing's pretty stinking clean. I mean, it's got some miles on it. I mean, 91,000 miles. Like I said, no warning lights on. We're going to run this up the road in just a second. Let's hop in the back and just take a look. So, you've got USB ports in the back. You got Looks like auxiliary jack as well. We'll fold the cup holders up. It does have power lift gate. That's pretty cool. So all this stuff works, and coming from a franchise dealer, and this was obviously on their lot, if they'd done a 1212 on it, then they had to have done an inspection. If they're willing to warranty it, their detail department could have done a little bit better job back there. My guy would do a little bit better job back there because he's good. But that thing's in good shape. It's got a Chevy all-weather mats in it. Like I said, this is how I got it. I mean, this thing's super duper hella clean. Let's see if it's got a no, you don't have power seat on this side, so manual seat. But I mean, so here's my inspection sheet. So when I drive it, here's what I'm looking for. So it's my stock number. I'm looking for body paint flaws, warning lights, engine noise. We're gonna drive for transmission, miscellaneous. If I notice, it's got lights on, or needs something that I notice, I'll just write in there. And then who drove it. All right, let me shut this off. We'll get on the road and see how she drives. All right, let's get underway. So I expect this thing to drive out just fine. So I'm gonna consider this just doing a road trip. Anytime that you get a used car like this that comes in and it's got like 1212 markers from a franchise dealer, it's a pretty safe bet that it's not gonna need anything. It's just something that a lot of these franchise dealers, what a lot of consumers don't realize is, they're on a so many day turn of their inventory. So they're only allowed to keep a car maybe 45, 60, 90 days. So if they can't sell a car in those 45, 60, 90 days, it goes to the auction. They sell it and take profit, loss, whatever. They just let them go. So this, we obviously got this car from auction, but these are always my favorite ones to get because they actually tried to sell this car, so it should be mechanically, basically frontline ready, which from so far, from what I'm seeing, it is. I'll show you a little bit of beautiful southern Indiana. One thing I can say about this, I love the way it drives. I love the equipment. So it's got a 360 front and back camera, which is insane, but it has them. This is such a beautiful drive. Kind of a little 2-lane through the woods. We're kind of gonna cut through the edge of town, and we're driving to Ireland, Indiana. That's where we're gonna go. So let me ease on up the road. But yeah, I mean, it's putting along doing just fine. It says it's averaging about 27.5 miles a gallon, 28 miles a gallon, which is, I would consider very respectable out of an SUV this size. It is front-wheel drive. I was wondering whether it was front or all-wheel drive. This one is front-wheel drive, but, I mean, front-wheel drive does pretty well in the snow as well. Forgive me, it's a little windy, but so we made it halfway. I got to our turnaround spot. I tell you what, I love this pearl white with this black on this RS package. I don't know how that comes out on camera, but it's gorgeous. This thing drives perfect. I love the way it drives. I love the seats. I want to show you this. One thing I'll show you. I love what they do with the RS package. I love this red stitching on the black leather with the little, I don't know if you see the little RS. I love it. This thing drives perfect. Like I said, it's got a brand new set of tires on it. And just as I would expect as a something that looks like it was frontline ready at a franchise dealership. Looks like at Greg Hubler. But I do well with Equinoxes. This should sell really quick. I'm going to hop in, I'm going to shut this thing off, and we'll conclude this when I get back. All right, just like that, we are back at the store. This thing runs flawlessly, just like I expected. Lots of equipment. I love the way it drives. Like I said, I've driven a few of these Equinoxes, and we seem to be selling them pretty fast. If you like stuff like this, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the Chevy Equinox in the comments. I try to answer everybody. Let's talk about it. I see Chevy has done a really good job on their SUVs here recently, and this Equinox is no exception. If you like stuff like this, consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Like I said, comment below. Thanks for watching. I'm going to have several videos coming out soon. I have one ready for you here shortly. We'll see you then.